I'll go first. I'll say it's a scary feeling, but it's also a blessed feeling because like you said, we have a woman, a powerful woman running. And on the other hand, not so great, but it's just my personal opinion, but it's scary and excited at the same time.
It's scary. All right. Scary and exciting. All right. Who else wants to take it away?
For me, I think this speaks volumes in terms of how far we've come as a country, to trust and put a woman at the forefront in this position. Yes, Shirley Chisholm, I saw her story and watched the movie. It was pretty amazing and powerful. So she did pave the way. I'm just grateful that, as a country and as a whole, mindsets have shifted where women can take leadership for not just a business or the household, but also for the United States of America. So I think it's very exciting, especially when we see a woman that is so knowledgeable and she is highly, highly qualified. So, she has proven herself. She's already in the vice president position. Hello. And, she's, already knowledgeable about a lot of things that is going on. So I think, it's wonderful. It's exciting. I believe that it's important, to also, yes, in the light of all the negative that's going on, a lot of the negative press, a lot of the negative, I guess, climate, if that makes sense, to speak life in the midst of it. You know what I mean? Just speak life. So that's how I'm fixing my mouth. I'm going to fix my mouth to just speak life over it. I'm excited about Kamala, running for president of the United States. And I'm excited about what is going to come about tomorrow. I believe that at the end of the day, we're going to just decree, let the righteous rule so the people can rejoice.
Amen.
Okay.
All right. So Dr. Donna, you jumped in. Go ahead. Let us hear from you.
I was just saying amen.
Okay.
But however, I do want to add to that unfortunately, we as women have to be super educated, super, talented, prove ourselves to get to a point of recognition. But it is amazing that we are at that stage now where women are getting more recognition for their knowledge and their expertise and are able to take on these bigger roles in our society, whether it be in government or even in our companies that we work for. And to see that, when Stacey Abrams was running, maybe it wasn't the right time, but now is the right time. When she was running for
governor.
But now may be the right time wherein, Kamala will be the one to break those glass ceilings that many women have wanted to do for so long, regardless of how many degrees they've had in their training. They have never been given the opportunity to prove themselves in that category. And I'm excited to see this happen. I'm excited for the election, but also I'm fearful because there are people that don't want to see us women progress. A lot of the men are siding with the other party just because she's a woman, whether the party is the right fit or not. And it's unfortunate, but we're trusting God. Like LaShandra said, we're going to cover her in prayer. We're going to cover each other, cover our children, and just make sure that we go out and do our part, do our civic duty, make sure that we're casting our vote and that we're supporting the cause.
All right. Yeah. Sandra?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, I am super excited. I mean, I'm excited because she's breaking the ceilings. She's definitely, when I look at it, having two daughters, for them to see a female candidate go as far as she can, yes. It's again planting the seed for their generations.
Yes.
We've already had an African American president, so for the younger generations, that's a normalcy.
Yes.
So, I am all for, and I want her to win. If she does not, at least it would show what we're needing to do. On the flip side, it opens my eyes to her being a candidate has opened so many other conversations that in one sense we're there and in another sense we're not.
Yes.
So when you have companies like countries, I think like Germany and Mexico, think the Germany prime minister is a woman. Mexico just recently elected a woman. So to have those countries to have women leaders, and the United States is still struggling with that perspective, because you have men that they know, or I'm even gonna say men, women, etc., know that she's the right candidate, but because of the fact that she's a woman, still struggle with that. It has brought up I think this is great. It's progression, and I am so excited for tomorrow night and this week.
Can I say this one thing? Isn't it interesting though? The very first time that Trump ran, it was against who? It was against Hillary. Think about it. It was against Hillary. Here we are. Fast forward, Trump is running again, and it's against another woman candidate, right? This is interesting. So that just came to my mind. And honestly, the very first time, I don't know who voted for what, but I'm gonna just be honest, because I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. You know, sometimes we tiptoe around it when I'm, in the business, because you want to not be too political. But since we're having this conversation and being honest and open about our views, I thought then there was no way in the world that Trump was going to, win the presidency, even when he was running against Hillary. That was 2 terms ago, right?
You underestimated people's hatred for women.
I mean, it was just like, I thought it was a setup to make it to where someone less qualified could make it to where Hillary could get in, because she is a woman. So I said, there is no way in the world. I mean, that's just what I said. But we woke up. I couldn't even finish watching it. I woke up to the outcome, and, it was like, wow, okay. It just let me know that, America wasn't ready for a woman president. So now fast forward, we're in a whole nother
interesting thing, because I didn't even, so this is the second woman to reach this particular plateau, except it's the first Black woman or first woman of color.
Right.
This. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But I just thought it was interesting that first time he ran for president, it was against a woman candidate as well. And here we are, again, this is a Black woman, candidate. So she got, I guess 2 minority situations working in her favor. I'm gonna just put it that way, in her favor. I don't know if y'all thought about that, but that had been on my mind.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely interesting.
Yes, it's interesting.
He ran last, and he lost. So
I'm excited about tomorrow. I do want to say that no matter who wins, which we hope that Kamala wins, but no matter who wins, her in place, it still means we have to fight the power. Fight the power no matter what. Fight the power no matter what. Make them do what the people need them to do. That's what they're there for. So it's really not about her or him. It's about us. It's about our rights, our children's rights, our grandchildren, and all the people moving forward, and how this all will affect the entire world and how we affect each other. So, and of course, women always, we are more than capable of doing anything. We are human, just like the men, and we have the same DNA, and none of us would be here without a woman. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, women now, women yesterday, women forever.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. Shirley.
I am excited, but at the same time scared, because you are hearing a lot of negativities out there. But I've been praying and hoping for the outcome. What
are you scared of? Are you scared for yourself?
Not just myself, or me, family, us people of color, Black, because